Hello chickies. Today we are going to be doing something funny. Something that's just we don't have to think about, we can just relax and enjoy. So, I decided we are going to be watching Divorce Court. And let me tell you guys, I didn't watch them all, but I think I picked out some doozies. With all that being said, you know how we roll. Can't do anything without starting my intro. So, let's go ahead and roll that beautiful bean footage. Shalea, homebody, welcome. Hello YouTubians, it is I, Shalea Homebody, coming back to you for another installment on my channel. I think I've already said that. Whatever. So, I've been binging Divorce Court for quite a while. I'm a huge fan. Love me some Judge Lynn Toler. Love me some Judge Maybelline. I haven't really watched the newest Judge Faith, but she seems cool too. But mostly, I love Judge Maybelline and Judge Lynn because they get the girls and boys together, okay? So that's who we're going to be watching today. And, you know, let's just have a good time. Let's watch, let's make fun of, let's joke, let's have a kiki, all right? Get the unpleasantries out the way. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you enjoy my content and want to come back for more. And I think that's it and that's all. You know I don't like to ramble, and you know I'm not one for long conversations. So let's just go ahead and get this party started.
In today's session of Divorce Court.
I was on escape from jail.
You were an escapee.
I told y'all this was gonna be interesting, okay? I did not tell y'all I was bringing y'all a gift, okay? A gift. Here you go. Enjoy it. Ooh, this is old. You can tell this is old. Look at that filter. Look at Joe! Oh my God, I've only seen Joe with Judge Lynn, but he's got like the gray hair. Look at, I think that's Joe. He looks so young. That's how you know this is old. It's got that old school filter.
And I understand the two of you are divorcing. How may I assist in that process?
How may I assist in that process? I need to use that one day.
It was a very traumatic evening for me.
I'm sure. What did he do? What did he do to get 33 motherfucking years? And what did he do in jail to get out on a 33-year bid? Good behavior?
He proposed to me through the glass.
Okay. Look at this dude. Look at this dude, okay? He is wearing the high-waisted pants like he's in the 60s. He is wearing an old-fashioned mullet mixed with a jerry curl. A mullet in the front, a jerry curl in the back. I'm just like, you can't trust nothing this guy says. He's delusional. He can't even get his decades right. He's in 3 different decades. He's got 60s high water pants, the 70s mullet, and the 80s jerry curl. Oh, what's mullet in the 90s?
One of the reasons why I told Diane everything was because I thought she was gonna, we were gonna get
Be
married,
together
have
forever.
kids. Exactly.
Even if it meant life in prison.
You gonna be together for life and you got time on your hands. Thank you, Judge. When he said for life, y'all, he meant it. He really meant it. When he said for life, he meant 33 to life.
I did not find out he was an escapee till years later when he sent me all the details that the police report.
Does that not make you smarter or dumber? Because you knew that he was in jail and you married him in jail. I'm willing to accept the fact that you didn't know he was a convict before he got arrested. But after he got arrested, ma'am, why did you stay? When he looked at you and said, baby, they giving me 33 bid. You looked at him and said, okay, babe, I can wait. That's half your fucking life. That's 3 decades. I'm not waiting that long for nobody. If he would have told me I got 33, I said, enjoy. Say something. I don't care. I ain't no ride or die. Shoot, you ain't no Bonnie and Clyde over here.
Even if you didn't know why he was in jail.
Right.
And even if you didn't know his sordid past, you knew this moment he's in jail. You had been given an escape.
I was young.
That's a good way to put it. You had been given an escape.
Exactly. You knew his time.
I was young and in love.
Girl, that gets you every time.
And I didn't really think he'd be in that long.
He told you 33 years.
I just didn't know he'd be in that long.
You cannot make me believe that he was in jail and the courts themselves didn't say, ma'am, he in there for 33.
Married, went into the next courtroom and got sentenced to 33 years.
Did she just say y'all got married and he went to another courtroom and got sentenced? Lady, you knew he was gonna be sentenced. You knew his court date. I don't know that much about court, but I've had a few traffic tickets. They give you dates.
About to be sentenced. You still haven't married yet. You got a way of escape. You didn't bother to inquire?
No. I believe.
So after that, you was like, you got an unknown date of sentencing. And you decided, hell, let's get married anyway. Now I have to look at you as a fool.
So just because he told you to wait for him, you have free will.
Thank you, Judge Ephraim. Thank you. He couldn't force you. He was in jail.
It's in marriage and I wanted
And
to
that
make
was
it work.
way before.
Who wants to make that work? In what person's mind? How you gonna make you be in jail work? How does it work? Tell me. How does it work?
3 months after I got to prison, she came in and she was pregnant. You know, and just
You mean not
dropped
only
it
do
on
you
me.
have the power
It's
to
the
escape from
miracle,
prison, you have the
baby.
power to impregnate from
I
prison too?
guess.
Lord, what if she tried to come back and be like, the baby yours?
Got in a fight after he went to prison about the length of his sentence.
Girl, can leave literally anytime. He can't.
He has his whole life story about how he's a rock and roll star and how
What the heck?
Let me read this.
Girl, you pulling yourself a rock and roll star and you said, no, let me go back to the jailbird.
About her new love.
about her new love and about how she doesn't want to have anything to do with me
But this
anymore.
says you had filed for divorce by then.
Dang, it's a damn shame. You married this guy and he's divorcing you while in prison. You are getting divorced by the prison bird. Not the other way around. The irony, the craziness. You got another escape and yet you didn't take it. Now, I don't know.
What kind of love was that? Lasted all of 3 months. If you're 3 months pregnant by the time you go see him.
No, I was 2 months pregnant.
Girl, she's stupid. I wouldn't have went to go see him in that whole 9 months. It would have been a secret, baby. He in jail for 33 years. How he gonna find out? He would have found out when he was 18 and by then the baby grown. I'm terrible.
There were men all around you, weren't there?
Yes. And
Apparently a
in fact,
rock
she
star.
had it.
Y'all, I cannot stop looking at his haircut. Why is the top of his hair dry, but his Jerry curl is so juicy? Like, he's sitting here with dry scalp at the top, and in the back he's looking like, just let your soul glow. Just let it shine through. Just let it shine. If you don't know where that's from, that sucks for you. Go look it up.
I made him a promise that I would stay married to him.
Was the slong that good? Was he like slonging you down? He couldn't have been slonging you down that well. He was in jail for half the time and you said you didn't have conjugals. As hard as it for people to think, digmatization has an expiration date. If you don't come back to renew the contract, then after a certain time, it loses its effect.
This is my new girlfriend. Actually, not new. I've been writing her, and she's been coming to see me.
Look at this. Can you believe this? She looks just like the first wife, except in a different wig. Stop it. He's got a type. I swear, after this, I don't want to hear not a dude talk about, we can't get women. The girls don't want us. Lies. You're lies. Because if this man who's literally wearing 3 decades worth of styles on his person and a dry scalp can pull women, what are you doing wrong? All I can't help but think is you must be doing something wrong. Like, step your game up, fellas. Gotta step that game up.
He told me to wait for him. And then
Did he tell you to jump over a bridge? Would you have done that?
No.
She don't look so confident when she said that.
Have you paid those bills? Didn't they come every month?
I
Have that
could
money
not
been
pay
paid?
them.
How you not pay to collect calls?
Pay them.
So what
My
happened to
phone
the
got
phone
shut
bills?
off.
So now you ain't got no phone? You knew you couldn't accept those calls when they asked you to accept the calls and you still accept them. And so you put yourself in poverty. You put yourself in poverty for a guy in prison. Ladies, learn from these. This may be a reason why I decided to put this up here. So women who watch this can learn. Young ladies, learn from the mistakes of generations past. Because do not do this. Do not commit yourself to prison bays, okay? It will never work out. I mean, oh sure, you can throw me a few people where it works out, but no. In general, it'll never work out. This don't make no sense. I can't believe her trying to get money for collect calls. Y'all, okay? Tell me she shouldn't have just bit the bullet and left. Tell me that when do you think she should have left? Was it the time when she first met him and he told her he was an escaped convict? Was it the time that they was getting married and she knew he had a sentencing date on the same damn day? Was it the time when he sent her divorce papers like so many times? When do you think was the best time for her to have left? Ooh, that was crazy. That was crazy. I cannot believe you got dumped by Jerry Curl. I cannot believe you got dumped by, it's like a Jerry Curl and a mullet combined. It's like a drullet or a Mary Curl or a mullet curl. Something. I don't know. What do you guys want to name it? Because it was interesting. All right. After that crazy one, let's see if this next one can top it. Adams versus Adams. Oh, she looked really young. Now, she don't look that much young now. Those must have been some old photos. I don't know why they always put these old photos for these people. It's like, you see these old photos and you're like, man, what the heck? And then you see them now and you're like, wait, they look way different. And you can tell it was older because it looked like the 90s filter. Look, there's Joe. He's old now. Look, there's old Joe. It's only a 4-year difference. They ain't that. I swear. She looked younger back in the old photos, but now it's like he didn't, I don't know, maybe he didn't stress it out so much he aged her up because now they look the same age. Or maybe it was just because the hair made her look younger. I don't know.
Started probably when she would go back home to Oklahoma where...
What's that? Oh, Oklahoma. Oklahoma. Is that how that song goes? Isn't that like an Oklahoma song? How does it go? I don't know.
Another time that she went back and she came back and shortly after she was pregnant.
Okay.
Now, as far as I knew at the time, she was on birth control.
Well, did you get a paternity test? Is it your baby? Let's, long story short this, okay? Is it your baby or is it not? Because she's clearly not pregnant anymore. The child's here. All this can be resolved by telling us if a paternity test. Dana does not lie. One of them could be, but Dana never lies.
And most of us grew up together.
Right.
Well, one of my exes, I had looked him up. And so I'm like, oh, I wonder, what he's doing these days and this and that. It was completely insane.
I've looked up exes before, just out of curiosity, just because, I don't know, I wanted to see how they was living. They clearly couldn't be doing better without me. Not the black woman in the audience. Sometimes I'll be looking at the audience, and this lady right here be looking so perplexed. Like, she don't understand what's going on. Hell, this one too.
We've been co-workers at multiple jobs throughout the years.
Multiple jobs. How small is your town? Ooh. Oh no. Y'all too close. I can see why she might be like suspect of this relationship. Like just based off that photo. I'm not a jealous person, but like if I saw that photo, I would have thought, bruh, why y'all so close?
So then in the meantime, I won these tickets off the radio and there's 3 tickets. So I was like, okay, maybe I'll get to go. A few days before it was time for him to go, Lily was going with him. I was going to be his ride down there.
Like, first off, I should be your first choice. I'm not even going to say your only choice, but I should at least be your first choice. It should be me, then the Lily girl. Like, you don't just go Lily, like skip me and go straight to the Lily girl. What is wrong here? What is wrong with this picture? Like, I don't care how long she been your best friend. Unless you want to come home to her, I suggest you get these priorities straight and know who the freak your first choice should be. She should have got him together.
I was uncomfortable with that, but I was trying to stay.
We build different. We just build differently because I would have not like blown up, but I would have definitely made my opinion about that known, and he would have definitely known that next time when he gets some tickets, next time if he gets given some tickets or gets some tickets or procures some type of tickets to go someplace, he gonna know, let me ask my girl first because I don't want her to come out of a bag on me. And if he ever did it again, let's just continue.
Lily Pfeiffer?
Lord, Lily. Hell, y'all look alike. Again, like the previous one, he's got a type. Because they look alike, just with different wigs.
We drove down there. We didn't get there till like midnight probably. Went to the fair, came back the next day. We had a great time with his friend.
You didn't think to mention or ask, hey, why ain't your girl going? Because if I have a male friend and I heard that he get the tickets from her, I'm sorry, it's going to be a question I'm going to ask you. Like, hey, where your girl at? She not coming? Just out of not respect, but just curiosity. Because she won the tickets.
I got a poem from Miss Pfeiffer to you.
A poem? A poem?
Poem? How sweet. What poem would that be?
If my head could 360, it would.
They had been separated for a while, my understanding anyways. And I was drunk and I wrote him a love letter. And I gave it to him.
And you gave it
He's
to
my
him.
friend.
Girl, stop. You just said they was broken up and you decided to shoot your shot.
In a way that I'm in love with him. I know that looks, it sounds like
Girl.
I know it sounds like
You and your split ends need to go sit down. $5. He starts to see Lily a year, maybe a few months after this. Girl. Walk on by. Put those boots on, girl.
You became a cheater, even though you weren't one.
How do you become a cheater and you don't cheat, y'all? How do you become a cheater and you don't even cheat?
I don't think you're a bad guy, Mr. Adams. I really don't. But I think that you're a frightened guy and not a secure guy.
Well, that's good, because I was about to be like, Judge, if you don't think he's a bad guy, what is he? I guess insecure is a good one, is a good word for it. Hot mess. You already know him and Lily about to bang. I bet you him and Lily have already banged. You can't tell me different. Writing him a love letter. Girl! Would have mugged him in his face. Would have mugged him in his face, and then I would have went to Lily and I'd be like, what is this, Lily? Y'all, what would y'all do if your male, your female, your non-binary, whoever partner you are with, what would you do if they just got a love letter from their best friend? I'm just saying, what would you do? I saw my partner getting a love letter from somebody else and like keeping it in their wallet, just keeping it in their wallet like an affectionate note. No, that was good, but I think the last one was more ratchet. What's the next one gonna be? But that was still interesting. I can't believe some of the things, like, I'm not gonna say some things people put up with, because when I was in my college years, I put up with a couple of things that I would never do again. So I can't blame other people for making mistakes. You know, it's just like after the mistakes, as long as you know not to do it again, is what I base things on. But after that one, are y'all ready for our next episode? If you are, please hit that like button and subscribe button, because if you've made it this long and you ain't hit the like and subscribe button, what is wrong with you? Clearly you're enjoying the content, so I just need you to just hit that click, okay? It's just a click. It's not even a lot. It's just a flick and a click of your wrist, y'all. Stop playing with me. And if you got phones, it's literally just a bop right there. Stop playing with me. But anyways, on to the next show. Aw, they're cute together.
Judge, you know that I'm a great guy and Manuela loves me and I love her.
I want the judge to know that I'm a great guy and Manuela loves me and I love her. Like, say it with your whole chest.
I have to go to like a family event. I always have to ask him for permission first. Have to tell him who's gonna be there, what time I'm coming back.
Telling them who's gonna be there and when you're gonna be back, cool. Asking permission.
Who's gonna be touching the baby.
I can understand that, cause like when I had mine, anybody I didn't want around my baby, I wish you would.
When I had the baby, you know, I was really sick. I was in a coma for 7 hours.
Damn, 7 hours.
He had like an attitude. I said, what happened? He said, oh, the baby's not mine. That's what the staff said.
I'm sorry, what? What kind of staff is coming up to you talking about the baby ain't yours? Did you do some blood tests?
So I started asking like the people that work in the hospital, and they started telling me the baby looks a little Chinese. You might want to get a DNA test.
I'm sorry, what? What staff member said that? Okay, let me know so I can go and get your license. Because I'm sorry, what? How unprofessional is that to have actually done that? Like, really? I don't care if the baby came out green. You better shut your mouth about it.
Tell you about my second baby. He looked Asian as well. A little lighter than her. My husband's darker than me. Didn't nobody get excited? You know why? Because we're grown. They come out looking like they...
Exactly. I wish I would wake up from a coma. Literally having my child waking up from a coma. And the first thing you tell me is, the baby ain't mine. He look Chinese. Okay, excuse me. I'm trying to wake up from my delirium. What? I ain't even got all my faculties together, I'm sure. Boy, I would have called security.
Call the police. We need to call the police.
Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
My opinion, I've never had a female friend that I've never had sex with.
Okay, that's you.
I don't understand how she can do that. I really don't trust her. Out of 100%, probably 45.
Oh, no, that's not weird. That's not weird at all.
Basically, when I met her, she had a boyfriend. She was with the man for like 6 years.
Well, okay, well, let me shut up.
But he knew.
But that's true too. You didn't know. It was literally the one she cheated with.
You laying up in the bed with another man, talking to your real man on the phone. Is that not tired and foul?
Judge.
The deal was, I told him from jump, yo, I have a boyfriend. We're not really like together, but I am helping out.
Okay. See, you know, I mean, once she explains it, it don't sound as bad or, you know, it's tiring. Oh my God. I love Judge Lynn.
She's never asked about my past girlfriends, things that I used to do in the past.
Maybe she don't want to know.
She never asked about that, so I never thought to bring it up.
So you upset that she don't bring it up, and yet what? In the delusion.
I thought that would be a positive thing.
Exactly. What I care about your past? You with me. I'm like, what are you mad? She's secure in herself? I can understand if he's talking about like a job or like his living situation, but like it feels like he's specifically I'm just wondering if he's specifically talking about his past lovers, which I'm just like, who cares?
Why can't you just start that conversation?
It's, you know, it takes for her to ask. I feel like she's
Why?
not interested. So I don't want to bring it up if she don't ask.
Okay, so he wants her to bring it up and he feels such a strong way, but he don't want to bring it up because like if he bring it up, she know she ain't gonna care. I think is that right? Is that it? Is that it? I think I got it. By Jove, I think I've got it.
Do you trust him?
I trust him more than 45%.
I was about to say, I said, I bet you she trusts you more than 45.
Sleep with my phone in my belly so she could touch it any time she wants. I'm not hiding it under the pillow.
Stop it. I'm not. Who sleeps? I'm sorry. Who sleeps with the phone on the belly? Like, what the fuck is this? Just.
You don't cheat.
Nah, I don't know what that means.
Wow. I never said that. Now, don't lie like that.
About a ponytail.
Yes, because 40 times you talk about a ponytail, you're going to want to scream and holler.
That I can understand. At first, I was like, all right, girl, maybe not. But now I'm like, I be hating having to say things multiple times. That shit's annoying.
I mean, the amount of argument we do, I would say 2 to 3 times a month.
2 to 3 times a month
That
is a
doesn't
big
sound
blowout.
too bad.
Yeah.
I don't know. What's the definition of a big blowout?
Since I was in my gym training. I have a female trainer.
Wait. Did the man who just said he ain't got no business with a woman unless he's trying to sleep with her just say he got a female trainer? I'm just saying. That's just, I'm like, for real? For real though? Okay. But she not supposed to be suspicious. She not supposed to look at that some type of way. I'm just saying.
But you did tell me not too long ago that you don't deal with women at all because the only reason to deal with a woman would be to have sex.
Thank you, Judge. This is why I love Judge Lynn.
We see each other. We see each other.
But I'm only focused on her right now,
You know how those gym trainers got the...
Yeah, no, I understand.
Yeah, gym trainers look, I understand, girl. Gym trainers look good. They look good. Mm-hmm.
You guys still argue?
We argue once in a while, but we trying to work on it now. That's why we here.
You should also do some therapy. I'm just saying. You, by yourself. You also as a couple, but like you particularly, sir, by yourself need to go through some therapy.
Good looking. He knows it. Likes his women. Probably has a past he'd love to brag about, but you won't ask him.
I say leave. I'm sorry. You get with this dude who say he don't associate with females unless they sleeping with him. And Judge has a point. He probably just gave him this bravado because like that, of course, that is like, don't even make sense. Like, come on now. It don't make sense. But at the same damn time, you also told the judge you trust her 45%. But yet for some reason, you want her to trust you 100. How's that make sense?
What happened? What were you arguing about?
It was about the ponytail again.
That damn ponytail.
It's just hair, and if it's too much for you to handle, cut it off. It'll grow back.
That hurt me. Cut it off.
It's not who she is. It has nothing to do with her value.
Cut it off. No, I can't do that, Judge.
My husband would never put pony in any tail.
That's because he only got boys.
I know you're not going to leave him, and I know you're not going to leave her. But act like you got some sense.
Poor Judge. She just gave up on this couple. She was just like, you know what? Y'all need to be together because I don't want either of y'all with anybody else. Well, I hope that stays true. That's some good news. I think that's the 4th one. Yep, that's all I got. They were crazy, but it was the right amount of crazy that I needed to like give you guys commentary. I think this was interesting. I saw there was some interesting couples on here, y'all. It's like I've done some crazy things in relationships in my youth, but not to brag or nothing, not to brag, but like I don't want to judge nobody, but like wow, okay, the prison one I think was was the craziest for me. Which ones you think was the craziest? Because I think, yeah, Prison one, yeah, I think Prison Bae is the craziest for me. Because, like, I think all of those other ones I can see myself possibly doing. But that one, a 33-year bid, 33 to life, 33 to life. Nah, man, that one was different. That one was really different. But what do you guys think? Which one was the craziest for you? Which episode was the best episode? Okay, which couple do you think was the craziest couple? Let's actually score them from 1 to 4. Which couple was the craziest couple in your opinion? I'm gonna go Prison Bae for 1. The couple with the girl who wrote a love poem to him, with the best friend who wrote a love poem, that's gonna be 2. This couple's gonna be 3. This last couple's gonna be 3. Yeah, I think that's gonna be mine. So what do you guys think? Was this as interesting for you? I think I'm actually gonna retitle this Controversial TV, because some interesting topics came up. At least I thought I was talking about some interesting topics. I don't know. What did you guys think? As usual, if you have made it this far, like this far to the end, and you have not hit that like button, you a hater. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm just gonna say that, you know. I'm just saying, not even trying to be rude, but like, you hating a little bit. Just, you know, you hating just a smidge, just a smidgen. You're hating just a smidgen right there. If you still have not hit that like button, I ain't even asked you to subscribe yet. That's coming next. If you've liked this commentary and you want to see more, please hit the like button and subscribe so you can get more, because I think I might watch some more. I've actually downloaded a lot more than this, but I think I'm just going to leave it at 4 because my battery's about to die and I don't feel like recharging it. So, once again, my good chickadees, this is your girl Shalea Homebody tuning out and wishing you adieu, allow me to say, gesundheit, farewell.
That's all, folks.
No, this is so nice.